Hi, and welcome to the top 10 things to know about Roberts Library. I'm Amy, and before we get started, I want to show you a picture of the library building and just let you know that Roberts Library is here to serve you, not only physically in person at the building, but also online at daltonstate.edu/library. The first thing on our list of top 10 things to know about Roberts Library is meet the team. So these are the employees of Roberts Library. You can see our photos, our names, and our job titles. Because we are such a small team, I think it's likely that you will meet and interact with many, if not all of us, not just this semester, but throughout your college career. So just note that this semester, the bottom half of our faces are going to be covered by masks. So I guess take a good look at our eyes. But we look forward to seeing you in the library. Moving into number 2 with building access, the library is going to be open this semester for service to the campus community from 7:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. on Monday and Tuesday, and then from noon to 6 p.m. on Wednesday. We'll be offering front door and virtual service to supplement those building hours. Virtual service is something that we always offer, but it really will let you request help and use resources and services at a distance, whether that is from your home or anywhere you have an internet connection. So it's really convenient for people who maybe can't physically get to the library during business hours or for whom it's a challenge. The front door service is a way for us to bring you materials and pick up returned materials during times when the building itself is not open for use. The library does have 2 floors, but at this point we're limiting access just to the ground floor. Most of our books are actually located on the 2nd floor, but if you need something from there and we're not letting people go up, just let us know and we'll go grab it for you. And then we would just also ask that you abide by campus guidelines as far as masking and social distancing goes. Like I said, we will be wearing masks, and we do have limitations on the number of computers and proximity and everything like that. We also have hand sanitizer, and we've added some plexiglass shields. So we just ask that you be mindful of health and safety as you are on campus and at the library. So moving into item number 3, find materials. The library website that I mentioned before is where you would go to search for information, and the 2 main search portals that you'll use are the library catalog and Galileo. So the catalog is where you would go to find books and ebooks, and then in Galileo you could find articles. So that distinction is the first one that I would encourage you to be familiar with as you prepare to search for materials depending on what you need. Moving into number 4, we have a lot of online resources. We actually have more online resources than we do physical resources. You can see here we have 500,000 plus books, 30,000 plus streaming videos, and over 200 million full text articles. So a lot of our content is available online, and you can access that anytime as long as you're connected to the internet. So we have a lot to offer you at a distance. But moving into number 5, if Roberts Library does not have something that you need, we can get a copy of it for you. So we're part of the University System of Georgia, and that is a system of 26 schools that includes University of Georgia, Georgia State, Georgia Tech, Valdosta State. There's a whole bunch of them, and because we're a partner school with them, everybody borrows and returns books from each other. So it's a really good system that will let you get stuff that we don't have, or if what we have is checked out. If the university system does not have what you need, we can use interlibrary loan to borrow from public libraries, special libraries, non-USG schools, so that would be like private schools and everything, and then also go out of state. So we can get you books from a really wide net of places. We can also get you articles using interlibrary loan. So if you find an article in Galileo that's not full text, we can get you a copy of it. If you're on Google Scholar or just on the internet and you run into a paywall where it's telling you to pay money to access an article, we can request a copy of that too. And it's usually here in just a few days, and it's usually free. I have an asterisk because in very, very rare situations there may be a charge, but we would never charge you without talking to you first. So for the most part, I mean, it's free, but I have to say that disclaimer. Okay, getting help from a librarian. So there's lots of different ways to get help. You can text us, you can email us, you can call us, come see us in person, and you can chat at ask.daltonstate.edu. Also, the chat widget thing is on the library's homepage. So you don't actually have to go to ask.daltonstate.edu. You can see it on the library's homepage. And if you happen to see, at least me and probably my colleagues as well, if you happen to see us around town and you think of a question, it's fine. Just it's fine to ask. We really do want to help you succeed. And so we try to be available through lots of different avenues to help with that. And then print, scan, and copy is another thing that I wanted to cover. Your Roadrunner ID card, that is obviously your ID card. It's your library card, and it also is your print card. So Dalton State gives you $15 of print credit every semester. And then you just can use that for scanning, or not scanning, sorry, for copying and printing. And the rates are listed on here on the screen. Scanning is actually free because it doesn't use toner or paper or anything. You also can print from your own device, so you don't have to print just from the library's, equipment. And another thing to let you know about that is the $15, that's each semester you get topped off to $15. So if you spend it all, then at the beginning of the next semester you get $15. If you only spend part of it, they just chop you back off to $15 at the next semester. It's very rare for people to run out of print credit, but if you do print or copy a lot and you need to add money to your card to print more, we have a machine in the library that lets you do that with cash. You can also do it online or at the card office using a credit card. So any money that you add to your card will roll over to further semesters, but the 15, if you don't use it, you don't keep, it doesn't like accrue. I hope that makes sense. Printing and copying and even scanning are pretty straightforward, but if you have questions or need help with that, just let us know. We're happy to help. Moving into laptops, again, you would use your Roadrunner ID to check these guys out, but we have in-person checkout for the short-term loans for the building use only. If you want to use a laptop in our building, we are also introducing semester-long laptop borrowing. So if that's something that sounds like it might be useful to you, let us know and we'll help you get set up, answer questions about that service. Number 9 is video labs. We have some video labs for you to practice and record speeches, presentations, and interviews. We would just ask that you reserve a time slot, don't have more than 2 people in the room at a time, and please be understanding if we need to go in and if we have like 2 back-to-back appointments or something and we need to go clean and sanitize the room. And the equipment and software has instructions in the rooms, but if you have questions or things aren't working or whatever, let us know and we will provide that technical support as well. And then finally, I saved the best for last. We have programs and events throughout the year, throughout each semester. This year, we are introducing our first ever Week of Welcome Online Murder Mystery. Well, we have done murder mystery events in the past. They were in person, so this will be our first virtual event. So we're looking forward to it. We hope that you will play along. The clues will be distributed by Dalton State email and also posted on the library's Facebook page. So anyone is invited to attend and participate. So if you have friends and family you think might want to participate in it, just let them know and they're welcome to join in as well by going to our Facebook page. We also have monthly Roberts Readers Book Club meetings. Again, those are open to anyone who's interested. Our next meeting is going to be August 20th. That's a Thursday at 10 a.m. It will be online. We're going to send out the link by email and post it on the Facebook page. In August, we are discussing Rudyard Kipling's Just So stories. So if that's a book that you like or you want to read it and come talk about it, or you don't want to read it and you just want to come listen to people talk about it, you're welcome to do that. If you can't make it at that time, you can watch the recording of it. And at the end of each of those meetings, we vote on the next book that we're going to read. So if you have a title to recommend, come to our meeting and you can advocate for that book. Or if you can't make it to the meeting, just send us an email or let us know what book title to suggest, and we'll talk about it at the meeting. And then we also do citation and informational workshops throughout the year, and these would be on topics that we think are important for students to know. But if we're not covering a topic that you think that we should, let us know. We can plan a workshop, whether that is everybody in person or not in person, I guess virtually online together, or making just the tutorial video. We're happy to do that. So please send your suggestions to us. We do special events. We have crafting workshops. We have observances such as Banned Books Week and National Library Week and like Poetry Month, and we did like Jelly Bean Day. So we have a lot of fun. We're very serious about helping support students' academic success, and we really do want you to take research and everything seriously, but we also think that fun is important as well. So we try to offer a balance, and we do like I said, crafting, and then we've done like painting workshop, and we do just all kinds of fun stuff. So if you have an idea for something, that's a little more fun, that would be something we'll take suggestions for too. And then in October, the beginning of October, we're doing Grad School 101. This is the week before the grad school fair that's held by the college. And basically, this is an opportunity to come learn about different graduate school programs and schools and what you could do now to prepare for graduate school, what the application process is like, what it's like to be a grad student, things like that. It's a really good event, and we have been doing it for a few years, and we do a survey at the end. And while it might initially seem to appeal to primarily juniors and seniors, a lot of the juniors and seniors who've come to the event have put on their surveys at the end that they wish they had attended this earlier, because it's just something that if you're thinking about maybe doing grad school, you might want to know what you can do now to prepare for it. So anyway, be aware that that's coming up too. And then we also have stress-free week during finals. And of course, finals is a ways off. So we will be providing the details about that event closer to the time of actually finals. But we think it's really important to prioritize self-care during stressful times of the semester. And so that's the goal of stress-free week. So that really concludes the top 10 things to know about Roberts Library. I hope I answered maybe some questions, gave you some good information. If you have questions that you have thought of or that weren't covered in this presentation, please feel free to get in touch. And we look forward to seeing you and helping you, and whether we see you in person or communicate with you online or any interactions that we have, we're really looking forward to meeting you and helping you succeed academically at Dalton State.